What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. Season 1 of Black Ops 6 launches tomorrow, and there is a ton of excitement around the community right now because Season 1 looks like it's going to be pretty good. We get the brand new integration of Black Ops 6 into Warzone, you get a ton of new multiplayer content, and unfortunately the Zombies community does have to wait a little bit to get all of their new content, but there's some great stuff to look forward to there as well. So it seems like Season 1 is shaping up to be really good. So there's just one thing left to discuss. Treyarch, Activision, please don't screw this up. Please do not join the consistent cycle that Call of Duty has had ever since these seasonal releases began, where they release a brand new season and something fundamentally breaks for the player base, where the game cannot be enjoyed, the new content cannot be enjoyed, and a time of celebration turns into a time of frustration for this community. It's time for that to be over. The standard needs to be raised. The expectation needs to be higher from us in the community. They need to knock this out of the park. The transition to Season 1 needs to be seamless. The integration of Black Ops 6 into Warzone needs to be seamless. These are the expectations. It's not just release it, hope for the best, and fix when it doesn't work out. Because that's kind of what they've done. They've been flying by the seat of their pants for far too long. It's not like these seasonal launches creep up on them. They plan them out internally, so they should be prepared for them. But unfortunately, they've been unable to meet the expectations of these seasonal launches on a consistent basis. Now, Sledgehammer Games got a lot better throughout the life cycle of MW3, something that Infinity Ward could never figure out because there's too much arrogance over at that development studio. But nonetheless, all of the momentum, all of that hope that Sledgehammer Games built up over the life cycle of their game cannot be squandered during the first season of Black Ops 6. That momentum cannot just go backwards and revert. We need to continue to progress forward. We need to continue to see these games get better. The standard continuing to raise. The expectations getting higher and higher. Because this is how games get better. We cannot allow Treyarch to slip. And if they do, we need to be on them. We need to be critical of it, and we need to be honest about it. No more sweeping things under the rug. No more saying, it's okay, guys, it's a lot of work to be able to integrate all this. They knew that this was coming on November 14th. This isn't a surprise to them. This isn't a shocker. They knew they had to be ready, and they weren't. It's like studying all year for an exam, knowing the exam is on November 14th, and then showing up ill-prepared. There's only one person to blame, and that's yourself. And in this case, the person to blame is the development studio. You knew this was coming. It's time to show us what you've got. There's no surprises. Everyone knew it was coming. So the standard needs to be raised. And honestly, I hope it does. I don't want to come on here tomorrow and say that they screwed it up yet again. That's the last thing I want to do. As much as that video is fun to make because I can rant and rave and that's my favorite thing to do with this YouTube channel, what's way more fun is to finish a video and be like, wow, I'm so excited to play Call of Duty, instead of finishing a video and saying, wow, I want to play anything other than Call of Duty. That's what I want for these videos. I want you guys to get excited to play the game instead of being frustrated and upset at the game. But they've given us more reasons to be frustrated than to be excited. And that's what cannot happen with Season 1 here. Season 1 needs to go off without a hitch. It needs to be flawless. That's the expectation. We cannot wait 2 to 3 days for Call of Duty updates to tell us everything's all hunky-dory, please go enjoy our game, and go buy the Battle Pass. And this is the thing that always gets me, is people will flock to buy the Battle Pass day one, even if the game's fundamentally not working. Games crashing consistently, games not properly updating, heck, maybe even all your stats reset. But don't worry, the store is always working flawlessly. The store is always perfect, because we can't have the store not work as intended. That would be criminal. And it actually feels pretty criminal. When they expect you to pay $20, $30, $40 for a brand new Battle Pass, whether it's the regular edition or the Black Cell Edition, whatever it is. I don't know how much this stuff costs. I never spend money on this game because they haven't earned my money. Create a competent product, something that doesn't come off as lazy and AI generated, like half of the skins you've created for Season 1. Yeah, I thought you wanted to adhere to some sort of aesthetic. Good job on that. Sharks in season 1, raccoons in season 1. Good job. Awesome work. But I digress. I think all of the aesthetic breaking nonsense that they're willing to add into this game is passable if the new content they bring into the game works as intended. If we don't have to wait days for it to work like it's supposed to. Because these seasonal launches should be worthy of celebration, like I said earlier. We should be excited for them. We shouldn't be dreading the problems that are going to arise as a result. That should be the last thing on our mind, but this is what's consistently happened time and time again. Like I said, it's a repeated cycle. Even though Sledgehammer Games sort of righted the wrong, we've seen this consistently. It happened so many times during the Modern Warfare 2 era, it was like clockwork. Anytime a new update came, you knew something was going to break. Call of Duty updates was going to say it was fixed within 2 to 3 days, and that was it. And this community just accepted it. And if you criticized it, you were labeled a hater. And it still makes no sense why this company that continues to undersell this community is just able to skate by without criticism, without any type of repercussions for their actions. We just continuously incentivize this nonsense time and time again. And I get it, some of it's with our playtime. I'm a culprit of that. Yeah, I give into their matrix. But like, I'm not willing to spend money on this game until they fix the core issues. The servers being one of them, SBMM being one of them, the cheater problem that is now getting worse in this game. It's a joke. I don't even think Team Ricochet exists. I still haven't seen like any real proof that anyone works for that company or anyone does anything of substance at that company. It's a complete waste of time and space to even think that there is an anti-cheat in this game. But there I go again, off on a tangent, because this franchise consistently frustrates me and pushes me off the point. The point I'm trying to make is, the goal for tomorrow should be that this season integrates into Black Ops 6 seamlessly, and the game performs as good, if not better, than it did today. And that our experience is better than it was today. More content, more quality content, and it all functions as intended. That should be the expectation. That should be what we go into tomorrow with. And anything less than that means they did not meet expectations, and it's a joke. And I'm willing to say that right now. Anything that's under the expectation of that is an utter joke. A multi-billion-dollar company with thousands of developers with 4 years of development time should be able to integrate some new maps and content into this game without issue. So now the question is, were they able to do it? I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But until then, all we have to do is hope and pray. So if you want to join with me, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Are they going to nail this, or are they going to fail at this? That's the simple question. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time.